Hi YouTube, it's your girl Jessica from A Big Girl's Life, and as you can see, I am a big girl for now, but not for later. So check this out. I just want to show y'all my pants. You know what I'm saying? They kind of a little saggy, you know. You know what I'm saying? Check it out the back. You know, I got like a little sag going on. I'm wearing a belt. You know, see how these loops I got going on here? Just, you know, I can do all this, you know, with the belt on. And just want to say, you know, boom, boom, boom. Pow. So today we are going to be talking about protein shakes and hydrating fluids after VSG, or just in general overall. I do have multiple types of protein shakes and we're going to discuss them, as well as other hydrating fluids. So protein. Everyone talks about protein. You need more protein. Eat foods high in protein. Eat your protein first before eating your other foods. And what does all of that crap mean? What does protein do? So remember, protein helps build and repair the muscles and tissues in your body, and mine too. Okay, protein makes enzymes, hormones. It also helps it's like what they call a building block. So boop, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, protein. And it helps build bones and muscles and cartilage and skin and blood. It helps all those great functions out. So once you have VSG or any other weight loss surgery, you are losing part of your, most of your stomach functions, so your body's not absorbing and making things like it usually does. And to help us get through that hump, they push a lot of protein. Some programs say 30 grams, some say 40 to 60. I was told 40 to 60. So prior to your procedure, or if you're just doing this to lose weight and you kind of want to know what to do, I recommend that you try a various amount of protein. Different companies, different substitutes, and different flavors. Try different things to see what you like. If you are going through the bariatric process, remember, taste buds do change. So like if you're having surgery on Monday, don't go buy a 20 pack or something, just remember things change, be flexible. So the most talked about protein shake is everyone's favorite brand, the Premier Protein. So this is actually my favorite of all protein shakes because this is the cookies and cream one, and I'm a cookie girl. I love sweets. This kind of gives me that sweet tooth when everyone else is eating fried Oreos and eating stuff that I can't eat. I kind of go to this, so I kind of keep a 4-pack hidden, so I don't drink it every day, just when I'm feeling kind of like hungry-ish, like I want to go back to the old way of eating. I do this instead. So these have 30 grams of protein per container. The container is 11 ounces and they only have 1 gram of sugar. Okay, I like Premier Protein. The only Premier Protein shake that I buy is this flavor. At first I was buying the different peaches and cream, but not bananas, I'm allergic to bananas, but peaches and cream. They had like various different flavors in creams, and I was doing those, plus the vanilla, plus the caramels. And after surgery, I didn't like any of that. I only like this one and vanilla and caramel. But if you go to your local Walmart, everyone has a Walmart, you can buy these Equate proteins. Comes in a box like this right here for less than 20 bucks. Okay, and the actual container looks like this. It's the vanilla, this is the caramel. They also have a chocolate one, but my son drank them all, so I don't have any to show you. But that is what they typically look like. And as you can see, it's not much difference. If you can look, 30 grams, 1 gram of sugar. Okay, same thing. Okay, same thing with this one, 30 grams, 1 gram of sugar, 11 ounces. They're both the same size, but this one is hella cheaper than this one. Okay, so if you're looking at like, oh my god, I'm already like doing this procedure, I'm trying to lose weight, being healthy costs too much money, there are other options. You don't have to always buy the name brand. You can always settle for one of these, and I prefer actually Walmart Equate brand for like vanilla and for the caramel than I do the real brand. As I discussed in my other video, to me, this is my taste buds, my life. Fairlife tasted like beep and beep, beep, beep. Okay, I don't like Fairlife. I did try one. I was going to Florida. I was in the airport and I was kind of stuck. So I grabbed one to kind of carry me on through the plane. I took a sip and tossed it. Okay, and they cost, I think Fairlife is almost like either more, cost more than Premier or right at that same level. Either way, a 4-pack of this is minimum $7.64 minimum for just 4 of these. Walmart version, like I said, that box was less than 20 and it has 12, and I think it was like $14.67 or something, if I'm not mistaken. A lot cheaper. And you know, you do what you like. So I don't even have a Fairlife up here to test out or whatever that kind of crap was. Whatever, you know, the other protein shake, I didn't like it. I didn't even buy another one to like test it out. That is just trash to me. But if you're someone who does not like sweets, a lot of people who do not like sweets, they love that crap. That's not for me. I'm telling you what I know, what I tasted, what I tried. Those are great. So I typically drink one of these a day. Now that tomorrow makes 6 weeks, I try to drink almost 1.5, 2 weeks of these right here as well. You can buy other protein powders and make those as well. But when you're fresh post-op, you're not going to want to sit here and continue making shake 'em ups and doing all this good stuff. You're going to want to grab and go. So if for nothing else, doing your initial like immediate post-op, I would have a couple already made protein shakes for when you do not feel well. Also, when you go back to work for the first time, I will also have already made protein shakes. Again, I do have protein powders. I started using those about 3 weeks ago maybe, and I do mix like the P&B shake flakes, you know, peanut butter flakes in there. They're sugar free. I mix that into those sometimes. There are various amount of bariatric cookbooks online from Amazon for dirt cheap. I bought one for like $5-6, and they have different recipes in there as well. You can mix certain things in it. My surgeon did not allow for me to use fruits and veggies or anything in my protein shakes immediate post-op, but once I hit 3 weeks I can. So now I mix, like I said, I make PB&J protein shakes. I also add collagen to them because, as we all know, that one of the biggest things that people are concerned about with bariatric surgery is loose skin, you know. So I did buy this a while ago when I was doing keto. I bought this right here from Amazon, and it's collagen, and it is a keto brand just because of the sugar content. So when you are doing bariatric procedures, you want to kind of not use sugar, especially in the beginning stages. Once you get 10 years out, you do whatever you do. But immediate post-op, you do not want to like go buy stuff with high amounts of sugars because it will cause you to have dumping syndrome. So this is what I throw in whenever I make a protein shake using powder, PB flakes, any of those other things that you may add into a protein shake. I add this in there as well because, again, we all say black don't crack, but it could, because sometimes that skin at whack, okay? So don't be a victim. Do whatever you can to kind of help the situation out. Of course, loose skin is it's a genetic trait, so you can't always prevent it, but you can help against it. So again, I add this in there, and there are a lot of different collagen shakes in there that you can buy from Amazon, Walmart, health food store, GNC, wherever you want to go. There's plenty of collagens that you can buy. This one has chocolate, so if I mix this in, I have chocolate protein powder, and so when I mix it together, I don't have a weird taste because it's the same thing. So if you're making like using vanilla protein shake and you go and buy like a chocolate one of those, be prepared, it may taste weird. So just pay attention to like the flavoring that you get when you choose to use this kind of stuff. Other hydrating fluids after bariatric surgery, or if you're just trying to get healthy in general, of course you want to remember your water. So regular water, I am a spring water, glacier type water type of girl. I do not like that other crap. So if you know you're tasting water and you know you may not like spring water, then don't buy it. Have what you like in your house so that you don't get tempted to revert back and get a soda or something with sugar in it. So always keep bottled water around all the time. I do have one of those Samsung refrigerators, and so it has a filter in it, and so I just keep the filter changed. It blinked for like 3 weeks, and I finally, getting it changed. I drink that kind of water as well. That's okay with me. I just, I know what kind of water I like. So get what you like, get what works for your body. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when you're drinking all this water and protein shakes, when this is your life, because I had to do liquids only for 3 weeks post-op. 3 weeks, okay, with the exception of like melted jello. Other than that, it was these guys. After a while, you get so sick of drinking this, especially when you're drinking a minimum of 64 ounces. It gets old. So my relief to that would be the Propel family. I love Propel. You can buy the little case for 10 bucks. It has electrolytes in it. I don't know like how many more electrolytes does it have more than real water, but in my mind, I'm thinking electrolytes, it must work, yay. So I drink a lot of Propels. In Florida, when I was there visiting, they had a good one where they had like electrolytes and vitamins, and it cost a little bit more, but it tasted great. I felt great. I haven't been able to find that in Alaska because it was in Winn-Dixie in Florida on Normandy, and we don't have Winn-Dixie up here, and I haven't found it. So if someone in Alaska happens to see the Propel with the vitamins and the electrolytes and minerals, please let me know because I would definitely get it. My other go-tos are these sugar-free Powerades and sugar-free Gatorades. So you are allowed to drink hydrating fluid, which is fluid, not necessarily only water, but I do try to get my water in first. I would do like a protein first thing in the morning, then I'll drink a water, and then when I'm like, oh my god, I just want to like eat normal again, I'll grab one of these. They are sugar-free, so stack up on plenty of sugar-free items. So when you have that moment, and you will have that moment, even if you're just dieting or if you're doing the gastric route, either way it go, you're gonna have that moment. And sorry, excuse my dog for barking. That's Cash with a K, who's in the background barking because that's just what he does. So also, people do bone broths. I picked this up from Costco. I don't remember how much it cost because I bought it a while ago, and you see I haven't even opened it. I'm not a bone broth type of girl, but I brought these for emergency situations because I was going to Florida on an airplane, which is a minimum of 12-hour flight from Anchorage, Alaska. And so I bought these to take with me because all you do, we can open it now. Let's play around. Let's do something I'm not going to do on my own.
No, sir!
Yeah, bone broth. These are little shake 'em up packets. And so you just open them and you just pour into your water and you just shake it up and go. You can put it in a microwave, which the package tells you to use warm water or to microwave it. Each pack has 10 grams of protein per pack. So if you are also tired of water, you can do this right here, mix it in with the water, and bam, there goes some more protein for you. So those are a couple of hacks for you if you're either dieting or if you're doing bariatric route. There are many other bone broths. Like I did have some that were kind of like the little Campbell soup looking things that you just sip and go. I like those a lot. I was able to warm those up and just sip it and roll out. To be honest, I kind of wasted, I think these were like 13, 14 bucks for that packet. And it's 15 in there. And I just pretty much wasted that because I don't know when I'm gonna use these. Like I said, I had it for emergency purposes for the airport, but my doctor wrote me a letter so that I was able to take several of these with me on the plane. So that kind of tossed that idea out the way. So again, things that I use were the Premier protein shakes, but you can go to Walmart brand and get the Equate. Same thing. Walmart brand does not have any of those little creamy flavors. It's just vanilla, caramel, and chocolate, versus Premier, who of course have all different flavors. They even have a coffee flavor as well, but I would check and see like how much caffeine is in there. I'm not allowed to have any caffeine. I'm allowed to do decaf coffee only, so check that out before you just purchase stuff because it says Premier protein on it. Of course, your standard waters, your Propels, if you're like me and you drink too much water, you want to vomit and die, and then all of these sugar-free power drinks. And then of course, if you are a brothy type of person, your bone broths, but I'm just gonna toss that. Again, this is your girl Jessica from A Big Girl's Life. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, like, and share because again, sharing is caring and we're in this together. See you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.